Hello, everyone. My name is Jacob Morris. This is my Christian Mingle profile.
Oh, Sunday's finest.
Oh.
This is the Sunday's finest video.
What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
It's it's the Thursday update. Remember, we're doing the Thursday update now.
It's not Sunday, is it?
No.
What's up, guys? Jay Moore here. I am doing a requested hot takes episode for one Jackson Humphrey. He asked me to review some of the trades that we had this week. We had a couple big ones, so I'm going to go ahead and do that for you guys on this lovely Thursday evening as I'm watching the Patriots and the Colts. So let's get started. First trade up, we got Alex and Riley. Finally, we got Aaron Rodgers on the move. We've got Aaron Rodgers going from Alex's team to Riley's for Alex Collins. I've got Rodgers here as the position rank 15th quarterback in a 14-team league. You know, quarterback 15 isn't so great, but it is Aaron Rodgers, so we'll see how that pans out. And then for Alex Collins, the Ravens starting running back, he is the position rank 26. Again, everyone starts two running backs, 14 teams. That's a starting running back. Anyone above 28 you would consider to be a starter quality running back within reason. And we've got Aaron Rodgers has 75 points on the season, and Alex Collins has 44 points on the season. This is a need trade, in my opinion. It's hard to really assess a winner here. I think Riley wanted to strengthen himself up at quarterback, and I think Alex obviously needed a running back, and they both kind of got what they needed out of the deal. I will say from this week it leaves Riley starting Sony Michel and James White at the same time, which I don't think is really a sustainable plan. Maybe I'm wrong. But in my opinion, I think because he assessed a need and he still has a good starter in the other position, I'm going to give the win in this trade to Alex. But again, this is a need trade. I don't think necessarily either person is a loser here. The next trade up, though, this is a big one. We see Stefon Diggs on the move, which none of us expected from Chase, who is normally a stingy trader as it is, especially a guy on his Vikings. But Stefon Diggs on the move, going to Jake Davis's team for Tariq Cohen, who a lot of people like this year. Jordy Nelson, who was a throwaway in my trade with Jake and kind of had a big couple weeks. And Vance McDonald, who's actually the tight end 13, who's, that's value. So I think this is a depth trade for Chase. It's a 3-1. Through these deals that he did end up dropping Kelvin Benjamin, Jesse James, and Devontae Booker. Devontae Booker is a guy who just didn't really pan out. I think Lindsey and Royce Freeman have owned that backfield. But no, it's a depth trade for Chase. He got a 3-for-1 here. Diggs is the wide receiver 10 with 79 points this season. That's high value. I think Diggs is very valuable to have. But he got back a very high potential young running back who I think could own that backfield as far as points go. Jordy Nelson, who, if Derek Carr keeps to pick it up, he's got to throw it to somebody. So Jordy Nelson could have some points, and then I think he got a starting tight end out of it too, in Vance McDonald. So not a bad deal here. I think the winner is Chase because I think he got the depth that he was looking for. I think he strengthened up his team, although it is great for Jake that he added Stefon Diggs. So, again, I think this was a good deal for both teams. But just I think Chase adding the depth there, getting three pretty good players for one, I think that's a good deal. And then the last trade that I'm going to cover for this episode here is, Chase and Steph, who traded Kerryon Johnson from Chase's team to Steph's team for Javoris Allen and George Kittle. I think this was an absolute trade rape by Chase. I think we've got here Javoris Allen is the position rank 20 with 53 points, and George Kittle is the position rank 4, the number 4 tight end this year with 57 points, in exchange for a lesser running back for Kerryon Johnson. So I don't know what Steph was thinking here. He must have seen something that he really liked out of Kerryon Johnson and just had a high personal value for Kerryon Johnson. But Kerryon Johnson has scored less points this year than Javoris Allen, and you add a 60-point player on top of that with Kittle. I mean, this is a 50-point swing in a few weeks, and I wouldn't have done this deal if I was Steph. But hey, he must have seen something in Kerryon Johnson that he liked. So he did that deal, and that's the way it goes down in Sunday's Finest. We've got some overthinkers and some underthinkers and some stingy traders and some very willing traders, and I think that's one of the beautiful things about our league is we do a lot of business, and there's always people churning and texting, and now we've got Mr. Gian Rappaport working for us on Twitter covering all of our league stuff. So it's an exciting time in Sunday's Finest. This has been a little bit of a quarter season trade recap. That's all I got for you guys today. I will see you Sunday for our regular scheduled programming. Peace.